Every time with those film festivals, that's actually the loveliest invitations to get. But sometimes, I was on set filming, but I really hope, because it's such a wonderful thing when you also can go, especially for me to go to Asia and be able to watch some Asian films. It means a lot. Yeah.
Okay, are we rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when I was in Danish Girl Junket, I asked Eddie that how did Oscar change his life. Now I think I can have the same question for you.
Oh wow, it's interesting. I mean, it's still such a surreal thing to even knowing that you're talking about that you were there that night and got to bring home that little beautiful prize. I mean, it's actually 2 days after that the award night, I went just straight back to set for Jason Bourne.
Okay.
And since then I actually have been with my 3 suitcases just traveling around working. So it's I don't really know if there's an effect.
Not yet.
In more in the sense of that it was the biggest honor. I grew up in Sweden, and for me to the kind of Hollywood industry and the Oscars was something that was in another universe. And so I don't know how many times I pinched my arms being there that night with my family, mum and dad, and with actors that were my inspiration to start to act myself. So it's a memory for life that night.
Okay, so back to Jason Bourne. Are you good in cyber world yourself? In cyber world.
Well, I'm very interested in it. I thought it was amazing to meet some of the people who actually have the same kind of abilities that Heather Lee has in this film, and it's also such an amazing thing to meet. They're all very young, because it's. In one way, Heather Lee is a symbol for what has happened in the world over the 10 last years. Since the last Bourne movie, her job probably didn't even exist, and she. I met some people at the AI research team at Google, actually, in London, and you walk in there and everyone's under 30. Everyone already has PhDs.
Wow.
And it's just such an energy of youth that has incredible knowledge. So, of course, I don't have those abilities myself, but it was a lot of fun and incredibly interesting to hear them describe what they do and get to know them. Yeah.
So after working with Matt, is he still one of your favorite idols?
Probably more than before. Yeah.
How cute he is.
He's one of the world's best actors, and he's so sweet. But it's something when you get to work with somebody that you've already. I was such a fan of his work, but to see him in action is something different. And he's one of the most hardworking people I've seen, in the sense that this is also a very physical part for him. It was several months. He works almost in every scene every day, and he has such work ethic, and always comes in with a smile on his face. And it's when an actor also he knew the name of not only the cast and the directors and the cinematographers. He knew the name of the gaffers and the runners and the people coming with his coffee, and it just shows a person who has. It's a reason why he's come so far in his career, and it's also because he's a very, very lovely person.
Okay, so also you'll be playing Laura Croft reboot, right? So let's just. I want to ask you this: if Laura fights Jason, who will win? You think?
Laura.
Laura.
We'll see. That'll be a new mashup one day.
So how did you prepare yourself yet?
Sorry?
Prepare for Laura?
I was up quite early this morning doing some bear crawls. No, I'm doing some workout for it, but it's actually still quite a few months until we're going to start the film. I'm actually doing a very small indie drama in Europe before, so it's nice to have the contrast of doing the big movies and then go back and do something very, very small and a bit more intimate.
Okay, my time is up. So congratulations with everything, and
Thank
good
you
luck.
so much.
Okay, thank you, and please come to Taiwan sometime. Okay?
Yes, I hope so too. Thank you.
메모리 알겠습니다.